So this is just going to be a rough estimate or a rough draft of the report. So the front of the report will have a nice big picture of the front of the home. I'm going to skip to the good stuff. The water meter was checked and everything was good there, no issues. You do have quite a bit of stucco deterioration around the home.
Okay.
Looks from maybe sprinklers hitting it too much.
Okay.
There again. You do have some areas around that show termite damage.
Termite guy showed up.
Okay. So he already did his thing?
Yep.
All right, good. The electrical panel's been upgraded.
Cool.
Everything in it looks good. Gas main looks good. The inside the main electrical panel,
Labels.
the labels, yeah, it's like they were there, but they're fading away.
Gotcha.
So they just kind of need to be redone.
Alrighty.
Go back. There are 2 breakers that are off. I did talk to the seller, and he said that one is to the sub panel in the garage, and nothing's hooked up into that one, and the other was to a spa, and that one's been taken out apparently.
Gotcha.
So everything inside the panel looked good. Garage door looks good. Blown up. Just minor cracks in the driveway, typical stuff. There's no rain gutters around the home.
Okay.
We just recommend putting them in. Keep the rain away from the home. The electrical outlet in the front of the home just needs a new cover, same with the one in the back.
Okay.
Because they're not snapping shut or broken off.
Gotcha.
Exterior lighting's working, no issues there. There it is lit up.
Mm-hmm.
And the home has been freshly painted.
Yep.
There are no covers on anything.
Because of the
Because of the painting.
they're not done yet, yeah.
So just, make sure that they have all the covers on and everything else.
Cool.
It's, it is a safety issue to make sure that they're all on, so we
Okay.
definitely want to have them all on. Thermostat was working, no issues. It is old, but it was working. Bathroom venting's working, no issues there. Gotta get to some of these. Oh, on the windows, they are retrofit windows. There are a few of the old aluminum style still upstairs.
Okay.
So you might want to think about just replacing them and matching everything or something. Let's get to the good stuff. Smoke detectors, you just don't have enough.
Okay.
They are in the bedrooms. There needs to be one in the upstairs hallway that's newer because it's like ancient old.
I told him to get a combo because there's no COs, right?
And there's no CO as well. You need one upstairs and one downstairs.
Sweet. Thank you.
And there's no smoky downstairs either.
Okay. So a combo upstairs and downstairs should cover it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Get rid of all the smoke detectors. Master bedroom closet shelving.
It's warped.
It's got a big, huge bow in it.
Okay.
So you might just want to, replace that so it doesn't fall apart on you at some point. This is one of the attics. It's over the kitchen area.
Okay.
From the master bedroom closet. Everything looked good in there. Didn't have any issues. There's one of those old windows I was talking about.
Yep.
Fan is working. This is in the tub and shower upstairs.
Yep.
There is some damage on the fiberglassing or whatever composite material. There are a few spots.
So could use some patches.
Yeah, some patches, repairs, or replacement.
Okay.
Because there are some significant looking stuff in there.
Okay.
One of the shower heads, just the sprayer
Water
part of it's
drips.
leaking.
Okay.
It's not from the connector or anything like that. It's just the sprayer part.
So
it
it's
probably
near
just
shower head.
Yeah, it probably just needs to be tightened up, really.
Okay.
We do have one sink upstairs that gets a little slow, but nothing major.
Okay.
Inside one of the closets, they just didn't trim it out very well.
Okay,
And
for one of the lights.
Yeah, for
the
one of the
recessed
lights.
Okay.
Yeah. We got fireplace. Tested the gas is flowing to it. We do have one issue with the fireplace. I mean, it could be used to be cleaned as well. But these are Rampart General fireplaces.
God damn it.
So those are not happy fireplaces.
Yeah.
Luckily enough, this one doesn't show any signs of big cracks or anything like that. I've got one small crack in the back.
Okay.
So we'll definitely recommend having that checked out with a fireplace person.
Okay.
But yeah,
So I've ran into these before in this area.
yeah, Ramparts are,
A bitch.
yeah, they're not good ones. So the garage door opener, I couldn't test it because it's not plugged in. And the little safety guide, see, it's not plugged in. And if I can, it's around here somewhere. Okay, I'll get to it. The little safety eyes, they're a little high.
Okay.
Other than that,
It's alright.
yeah, it's hard to test it when it's not plugged in.
Fair enough. Is there no plug close enough?
It's just right above.
Okay.
It was just unplugged.
Okay.
I don't know if it was for, because they don't want the guys using it or what.
Okay.
Water heater looks okay. It is kind of leaning
Okay.
to one side. We just brace it up and make sure it's straight. That way you don't have any issues with it.
Okay.
Connections look good. Strapping's good. I'm going to have to look up the date. It looks somewhere in the last 10 years.
Okay.
There is no washer dryer hooked up currently.
Right.
It is gas.
Okay.
Okay. We just recommend sealing that gas line up because it is a firewall right there. So just spray foam, whatever.
For the hole.
Yeah, because it's awfully big.
Sure.
So we just recommend sealing it up completely.
Okay.
No GFCIs in the kitchen. Typical. Fire door is good, no issues there. There's your vent for the dryer. Dishwasher rack's a little rusted.
Okay.
Normal stuff. Missing the little locking knob on the dishwasher. So it's like it just popped off.
Oh, gotcha.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Where you slide it
The
to
latch
lock
thing.
it. Yeah. Just the little plastic piece on the end is missing.
Okay.
Bad picture. Garbage disposal works. Okay. Bunch of the cabinets are chipped up, missing paint, kind of
Gotcha.
stuff
Could
like
use
that.
some love.
Yeah, they can use some TLC. Other than that, they look fairly good shape.
Cool.
We do have the moisture concern underneath the kitchen sink.
Yep. He said, yeah.
Definitely mold in there. So we're gonna either want to get that remediated or removed, somehow.
Yep.
And there is active water on the
Lamb or whatever that is.
floor. I could not figure out where it came from though.
Okay, we're gonna get a plumber out to check that out.
Yeah. Just one little spot right here in the kitchen. The floor is,
Shifted.
yeah, it's just wasn't put together.
Okay.
GFCIs in the kitchen, there is none.
Right. You did mention
Another cabinet. Retrofit windows, just the fasteners were too low. They should be not in the first quarter of the bottom or top.
that. Gotcha.
The polarity and grounding throughout the house is good. No issues there.
Okay.
So everything's wired up properly. GFCIs in the bathrooms are all good. No issues there. There was a hole in the wall behind the bathroom.
From like the knob?
From the door, yeah. Get through those.
Screen tear?
Bunch of screens in the house are pretty
Damaged.
destroyed.
Okay.
So you're gonna definitely want some new screens around. This is flexible. This is more
Not
for
above the
dryer
stove?
duct. It's not for
Stove.
for the venting for the stove.
Okay.
So we're definitely gonna recommend turning that into a hard pipe.
Okay.
But the vent is working good. no issues there. Microwave's working, no issues there. Heater, although it is old, it is working.
Okay, great.
Okay, so far no issues. That's like the same type I have in my house, and it's still working too.
Nice.
Yep, that's the smoke detector, no carbon. There's the old one. Get through some of this stuff.
No doors.
Yeah, no closet doors.
I think they're in the garage, maybe.
Yeah. We've got one of the bedrooms upstairs. The door latch is just misaligned, so it's not
Okay.
latching shut.
Gotcha. Screwdriver.
Yep,
We'll fix it.
exactly. GFCIs are working. Went around, did moisture tests around the other bathrooms. The kitchen so far is the only spot I find.
Okay.
Okay. So we're good on all the other parts of the house.
And did we figure out kind of where that extends to? Did we kind of check and see like
Well, because of the cabinets, there's only the opening right there.
it'll sense it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, if I was able to pull out the dishwasher, I'd be able to check back there as well.
Okay. So that's
But-
what they'll want to do is pull the dishwasher out and then cut that board behind in the drywall. Okay.
Exactly. Up in the bathroom upstairs, the hall bath,
Yeah.
it just doesn't have a splash guard behind. So
Gotcha.
there's an empty gap behind there.
Yep.
If it stays that way, water can spill over.
Fair enough.
Lazy plumber.
I have that in my bathroom. It's a bitch.
I do too, but
Because
you know,
it wouldn't, and it looks like it's the same deal here. Like a straight pipe won't work,
yeah,
but it clogs all the time.
exactly, and
Yep.
that's why we call him the lazy plumber.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, they can figure out a way to straight pipe it. There's a way. It's just you have to get creative.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right.
But you do have a few of those around.
Okay.
Let's see, what do we got? Racks in the freezer, rusty.
Okay.
There's a water outlet, but this refrigerator does not have water.
Gotcha.
Okay. Your water pressure is high.
Okay. So new
So-
pressure regulator
Yeah, you might be able to get away with
adjusting.
it. When the plumber comes out and does his thing, just
Add that to
have
the
him
list.
adjust it and see
Okay.
if he can make it go down. If not, then you probably need a new pressure regulator.
Sweet.
We got the cracks, typical. We got the I-beams that are too high.
Okay.
That is the exterior lights. There's the backside of the rampart.
But no cracks.
There's a little crack right there.
Okay, but it's not something that you would deem unusable
Correct.
at this point.
No. And I'm not seeing any cracks in the firebox either.
Okay.
So
When I've
there's,
had these in the past, we just stick a prefab thing in there and call it a day and just don't use it anymore.
yeah, exactly. There's the little crack.
Okay.
So see, it's not major, and it's just kind of in a corner. Pool we're not inspecting.
Right. We're getting it resurfaced for
Okay.
the buyer, and then we'll get a separate pool inspection.
Yeah, we definitely recommend upgrading the fences,
Okay.
the gates, because
They're not self-closing.
they're not today's standard.
Gotcha.
They're climbable. They need
Okay.
some work to be to today's codes.
Okay, cool.
Pool equipment. Got another GFCI, the other outlet.
Yep.
Fence is leaning on the right side of the house.
Okay.
We were talking about that gate just now. Just minor cracks, nothing major.
Yep.
Tile work or brick work that needs to be done. There is a hole in the stucco on the back side of the house.
Okay.
Just fill
It
it.
needs a patch.
Yeah, just a patch. Good there. What do we got here? Oops. What happened? Where did I go? Trying to see what that even is. That's just the more termite stuff.
Yep.
Fence separating in the corner,
Okay.
so it's leaning over on that side as well. Bit of a trip hazard
Okay.
right there next to the pool. That's the gate we were just talking about. So as far as I've seen so far, the roof is decent. It's definitely older. So you might want to think about sometime in the near future having it repapered, because it looks like it's been there for quite some time.
Yeah.
Okay, but as far as I can see,
No breaks or...
I don't see really
Shifts.
anything major except for right here along the front. It's missing some
Bridge
of the...
cap.
Yeah, just the edging.
Okay.
Some of those are missing. Right here in the front of the house, you've got a post,
Yeah.
stucco post. The top of it is missing.
Okay. So water's getting in
Yeah,
there and
so-
not in the wood.
Something's just running right down in there.
Yeah.
So you're
Okay.
definitely going to want to fill that up and take care of that.
Okay.
More roof. So, I mean, you can see it looks pretty decent. Especially for the age.
Yeah, and he said he had it checked out by a roofer, and the roofer's like, your paper's good. So he was kind of like, well, if I don't have to, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. I mean, if the roofers are saying it's all good, then I would go with that.
Okay.
But yeah. Missing the cap.
The spark arrestor.
Yeah, they just put screen over it. That's not very good. So we recommend the spark arrestor and the cap.
Okay.
Let's get some more pictures. Screen door. It's completely missing the screen.
So, doorbell?
Doorbell chime.
Just needs
It's
to be
just flopping over. It's like somebody took the screws out and didn't put it
probably
back
the
up.
painter or something.
Yeah. Up in the attic, it looks pretty good. Not really seeing signs of anything.
Sweet.
I'm not really seeing signs of moisture up on the sheathing or anything like that. The insulation,
Wow.
it's the blown in.
Never have I ever.
Yeah, I mean, from what I could see from the
Yeah.
access, it looked pretty good.
Cool. There's always stains up there that are like a mystery.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's blown in,
Okay.
insulation. I mean,
So
it's
it's
there.
insulated, yeah.
It's doing pretty good. It's not bad. If I can figure out, oh, that's cabinet door. Went around, did gas leak test.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Beautiful.
Same with CO.
Cool.
We're missing the anti-tip on the
Yeah,
oven.
yeah.
That one's always missing.
It's always missing.
There's my CO test. No issues there. Gas
Cool.
leak. Gas leak.
sniffer.
Gas leak there. Just a couple little spots of minor cracking in the drywall. Nothing really to, just typical drywall cracks. Dishwasher running good, no issues there.
Cool. That's it.
And that's pretty much it.
Awesome. And then I noted that toilet's loose and I think it needs a new wax ring.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much.
All right, my pleasure.